no ads, no Shopify, and no paid courses. I make $100 a day flipping products from my phone. And I'm gonna break it all down right here. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you make an extra income stream. And if you guys want, and you guys definitely should, I show behind the scenes tips and tricks and motivation on my Instagram and TikTok at Hustler Taught Me. And also, guys, if you don't know, I am a wholesaler. I have a huge warehouse full of products, 5,000 plus, and we have these products that we shipping out to resellers just like you. Now, I have a new YouTube venture that I'm doing. I'm creating a channel. It's called Hustle Gadgets, and it is a channel where I am reviewing all of the products distributors from China, Taiwan, Colombia, and more send me, and I'm giving you guys my true impressions. And also, these are products that you guys can acquire from my warehouse if you want. If not, I want to give you guys an insight on how it is to be a distributor, seeing products that nobody sees before, or products that are clones, products that are made as replicas, and testing them out. And guys, you get first line access to all products when you are subscribed to this channel. I'll be doing giveaways every single month of reseller kits, so definitely tap in. The link is going to be below, or you can type into YouTube Gadget Hustle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into the video. Now, let's make this very clear. My phone has been my business since I don't know when, right? Like, I source, I sell, I ship. I can do anything and everything from my phone. Like, a lot of us, we don't understand how valuable this is. This is so valuable because it can be a supercomputer. It can do a bunch of different tasks all at once, and we take this for granted. Right now, you can be that person that's scrolling through TikTok or scrolling on Instagram and not necessarily really paying attention to how much money you're missing out on, or you could actually realize that you are missing out on a huge opportunity. Now, me personally, I understood this when I was very young and been able to benefit from this. And also, I do have failures, and the failures always teach you the lessons. But one thing I'll say is the phone is something you need to connect. And if you have a phone, don't sleep on the luxury to have one, because now you have access to apps like OfferUp, Facebook, Mercari, eBay, things of that nature, where you can actually resell products literally right now. And I'll give you guys a really good tip. You know what I mean? It may be a biased tip, but you guys can go to wesply.com right now, and you can start with $86 product boxes, where you're getting products that are trending. You can get a 4-piece, 6-piece, or a 12-piece box full of trending products that are actually going to sell fast on eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and more. You can do these things literally by reaching distributors like myself. Prime example is the 4-piece product box, I believe, is $64.99. It is guaranteed to make you around $150 to $250 profit. That's a no-brainer, right? Because we have trending products. And also understand this, there's no LLCs needed when it comes to you starting a business, right? On your phone of reselling on an eBay or on a Mercari. You don't necessarily need a legitimate business right away. You can test it, you can see the ups and downs and things that you can actually learn from, and you can capitalize off of that so that you profit and then get the business. But of course, on my website, wesply.com, we do not require you to have any LLCs, any licenses, resellers, permits. You can literally come as you are and start reselling immediately. Now, when we start talking about a flipping strategy, I want to be very careful here, right? Because there's a bunch of us that think we have to follow everything to a T in order to see success. I get so many students that ask me for help with certain things, especially like sellers on eBay, right? So when you're selling on eBay, a lot of people want that, hey, what is going to make me skyrocket product, right? Now, you get that product that's skyrocketing, and then boom, eBay bans you. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, the products that are scaling and selling very, very fast are clones, replicas, products that are not necessarily true and genuine, and they often get copyright strikes. Why? Because, of course, with anything that's great and good and fast money, it always comes with a downfall. Trust me. So what I would urge you guys all to do is to definitely try and build a structure and foundation that works for you. Now, when it comes to buying products, right? I love to buy trending products, but the type of products that I buy are products that people need. I don't really buy products that people want. So I'll give you guys a really good example. I have this magnetic little holder, right? Now, you guys know I'm a content creator, so I like to create content, right? But I've had trouble sometimes finding tripods that are going to be able to go with me everywhere, right? So I got this nice little magnetic holder that, you know, people are seeing on Amazon, right? but it's a bit different than me selling Lysol wipes, prime example, right? I could sell this and people need this when they are doing certain things, cleaning out their car or their household duties, right? They'll feel like they need this over this, so someone will buy a need over a want 9 times out of 10. I'll give you guys another really good example, okay? So we have a MagSafe clone, right? So an AirPod Max clone, not a MagSafe clone, an AirPod Max clone, right? And then we can go ahead and, where's it at? Where's one at? Sorry guys. We can go with a charger, okay, a car charger. Now I'm at the airport and we are about to go home, and we have another guest that may be about to go home as well, and they are missing out on a car charger in their rental car or their car, and they know for a fact that they need to be able to call such and such to make sure that they know the address to the hotel or whatever, right? What product do you think they're going to choose? They're going to choose this. Even though this sells really fast and this is a high ticket item, they're going to probably buy this because this service is a need. Now, let me give you guys a really good tip. Most products that are needed are actually products that cost less. So, prime example, a Type-C adapter. One of my most favorite and highest selling products is a product that a bunch of businesses purchase from me on a daily basis. Why? Because a bunch of the DSPs, these are Amazon delivery drivers, or a bunch of hospitals, they have equipment and things that are requiring charging adapters. And they know that we sell ours for an affordable rate. So they go to us. Instead of going to like an AT&T or a T-Mobile where it's charging you $25 to $40 for an adapter, they'll go to us. So once you sell a product that is needed to make someone's life simple and easier and also convenient, and you're selling it at a great price point, they're not going to turn it down, but also they're not going to forget it. So my pricing and flipping strategy always is, even if I do get a product for really cheap and it's a need, I'm not going to inflate the price just because I know it's a low price of cost of good to me. I'm going to make sure that I let you know that I am somebody that's going to be able to benefit and impact you in a bunch of different ways with products that you need, and I'm going to make it convenient for you so that you come back. That adapter is going to get old or it may get lost, and I want you to be able to come back to me and trust that I'm going to give you a fair price. Now, also I sell products on eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. I do not sell products on Amazon, and I want to talk on that for a second. I don't sell products on Amazon because Amazon restricts you a lot. They want UPCs for everything. They want you to unlock different categories, to ask for permissions to sell this and that. I don't have time for that. I am somebody that doesn't want to use an app to go in a Ross and try to scan barcodes to see if this is going to sell and it's on clear. No. I am somebody that wants to sell, and I want to sell products that I can get on a consistent basis. I don't want to have to go through a bunch of clearances to sell products. I want to sell products, and I want to get the products in the customer's hands and the money in my bank account. Now, when it comes to Mercari, eBay, and all of these different platforms, they all have different sizes and different customers. I like to reach a wide audience. So I know that Facebook is going to have an older audience, but it's going to have an audience where I can, one, ship and also meet. OfferUp is going to have an audience where I can meet the people, and it's going to be a bargain. It's going to be somewhere where people feel they can get items for a bargain. Mercari, they feel like they're going to be able to get items and be able to bundle and be able to negotiate. I know these platforms have different type of people, and I hit all sectors. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Amazon, I may be missing out on the sector, but I don't know the combined people that I do deal with in the network of eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, and Amazon. Amazon and Facebook Marketplace. It kind of hits every category I need, and I always see a success doing this. And guys, I'm profiting anywhere between $15 and $40 per product that I'm selling and flipping them 3 to 5 days. That's why I'm making 100 plus, because I'm utilizing the products that I get from wesply.com, wesply.com, and I get these wholesale rate, right? And if you guys want to know prices that you find on my website, you're going to get them close to wholesale rate. I'm not somebody that inflates products because I want your business, but I also want your consistency, right? And I want your trust, right? So that's why we do this, and we handle our flipping strategy in this way, because it's not about selling the most. It's not about selling fast. It's about being consistent and also being valuable. That is the true reason we succeed, and the true reason why we consistently have the best pricing, products, and also profit. Now, if I was to give you guys a tip, I would definitely say, guys, we have a listing template on hustlertoldme.com where we update this monthly, and it gives you a template from title, pricing, description, and also SEO optimization tips for every single category and every product that we see is trending in that month. So this listing template is on hustlertalkme.com. It has a listing template for eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, and Facebook Marketplace. So all you have to do is copy and paste literally the pictures, descriptions, and all of the information and start selling. Because I understand, like, we all have a life, and sometimes it gets busy, confusing, and hectic, and we need help. And that is why we have these listing templates. You guys can get this right now, and of course it's going to help you guys grow. Another tip is use bubble mailers. Don't always use boxes. You cut off on pricing. Another thing, when I list and ship, I always make sure the weight is at 5 ounces. That's just something that I do, and I don't know if it was just a good luck thing, but it's something I love to do and I see works, right? And then last but not least, inspect what you expect, right? Like, don't just stop selling the product because it's not selling, but try to realize why this product isn't selling. Is it me tweaking the title, the price, or the description? There's always a way for you to sell more. You just have to be open to trying to figure it out instead of being closed-minded and just saying it doesn't work. Lastly, if you have a phone and Wi-Fi, you have everything you need to make $100 a day. I promise you. Join my community, link below, and I promise you we're going to work and help you get on this road to success. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow me on TikTok and on Instagram at HustlerTalkMe, and I'll see you guys at the top because it's way too crowded at the bottom.